What would you do? Pay $1.2 million for a 1,200 square foot condo in Los Angeles, or buy a 4-bedroom Spanish-style home with a yard in Central California for under $300,000. Sounds impossible, right? But here's the truth. There are 12 cities in California where your money stretches 3 times further, giving you space, schools, and lifestyle that LA families only dream about. These aren't ghost towns or places you've never heard of for good reason. These are thriving California communities with tree-lined streets, revitalized downtowns, and real neighborhoods where teachers, nurses, and firefighters can actually buy homes. And here's the point. While everyone else fights over overpriced coastal condos, smart families are building wealth in these overlooked markets. So in this video, we're counting down 12 hidden California gems that prove you don't have to give up the Golden State dream just because LA's prices are insane. But before we jump in, here's the real question. Are you going to keep renting your future away in LA? Or finally buy into the California dream where it's still affordable? Number 12. Vallejo. Coming in at number 12 is Vallejo, California, and this one might shock you. Median home price? Around $485,000. That's half of what you'd pay in San Francisco for a similar home, and you're still in the Bay Area. Vallejo has something powerful going for it. Legitimate Bay Area access without Bay Area prices. Located in Solano County, you get ferry service to San Francisco, proximity to Napa Valley, and the cultural amenities of a real city without the crushing housing costs. For under $500,000, you're looking at 3-bedroom homes with yards, waterfront neighborhoods, and a cost of living that's significantly below the Bay Area average. Compare that to San Francisco, where the same money barely covers a studio apartment. And here's what makes Vallejo special. It's one of the few places where middle-class families can still afford Bay Area living while building real equity in their homes. Sure, the commute to San Francisco takes planning, and some neighborhoods are still developing, but if you value space, water access, and Bay Area opportunities, Vallejo delivers all 3 without crushing your budget. So let me ask you, would you rather pay San Francisco prices for a closet or own an actual family home with Bay Area access and growth potential? Number 11. Antioch. At number 11, Antioch proves that East Bay living doesn't have to break your budget. Median home prices sit at $465,000, with Delta waterfront access bringing recreation opportunities and natural beauty to a growing community. Here's what caught my attention about Antioch. It's got everything a family needs, plus legitimate commuter access. The Sacramento-San Joaquin Delta offers 1,000 miles of waterways right in your backyard. Your weekend activities could include boating, fishing, water skiing, or exploring the Delta's islands and marinas. The BART extension is coming to Antioch, which will transform commute access to San Francisco and the broader Bay Area. Key employers include the city government, school districts, and various retail and service businesses, plus easy access to Bay Area job markets. Imagine living in neighborhoods where you can walk to waterfront parks, community centers, and local restaurants while your kids attend schools that focus on both academic achievement and character development. Antioch attracts families who want Bay Area access without Bay Area housing costs, people who prioritize space, recreation, and community engagement. So, are you the type of person who values outdoor recreation, family space, and the ability to build equity while maintaining career opportunities? Number 10. Redding. Number 10 takes us to Redding, where Northern California's natural beauty meets genuine affordability. Median home price? Around $340,000. And you're surrounded by some of the most dramatic scenery in the state. Picture waking up with Mount Shasta on the horizon, Lake Shasta just minutes away, and the Sacramento River flowing through town. Your weekends could mean houseboating, hiking Whiskeytown trails, or exploring underground caverns most Californians only see on vacation. Redding anchors the economy of far northern California. Major employers include Mercy Medical Center, Shasta Regional Medical Center, and county government, with plenty of retail and service businesses supporting the region. Life here isn't about glitz. It's about space, mountains, and a slower pace. It attracts outdoorsy families who want 4 true seasons without 4-figure rent. So ask yourself, what if world-class fishing, boating, and hiking weren't expensive weekend getaways, but part of your daily routine? That's Redding. At these prices, it's still within reach of middle-class buyers. Yes, summers get hot, and you're 3 hours from the Bay Area. But for people who want authentic small city living with big access to nature, Redding checks every box. Number 9. Stockton. At number 9, Stockton is the comeback story most people didn't see coming. Median home price, about $485,000. Sounds high? Compare it to Bay Area markets where you'd pay twice as much, and suddenly Stockton looks like a bargain. The real advantage here is location. Ace train service connects you directly to San Francisco jobs. Sacramento's only 45 minutes away, and you still get single-family homes with yards for a fraction of Bay Area prices. Downtown has been revitalized with restaurants, a riverfront arena, and events that give the city real energy. In neighborhoods like Brookside or Spanos Park, families find good schools, community amenities, and that suburban atmosphere buyers crave. The economy is anchored by San Joaquin General Hospital, University of the Pacific, and the Port of Stockton, combining education, healthcare, and logistics in one regional hub. Of course, Stockton isn't perfect. Crime can vary by neighborhood, and the city's had its challenges. But for families who pick carefully, it's a chance to balance career access, affordability, and equity growth. What if you could keep your Bay Area paycheck, but raise your kids in a house with a yard at half the cost? That's the Stockton equation. Number 8. Modesto. Number 8 takes us to Modesto, where Central Valley family living really shines. Median home price? About $425,000 in a city of 220,000 people with real amenities and proximity to Bay Area job markets. What people often miss about Modesto is balance. It's big enough to have everything you need, close enough to the Bay for opportunity, and still affordable enough for middle-class homeownership. Think established neighborhoods, community colleges, family recreation centers, and shopping that doesn't require a long drive out of town. Schools here are a genuine selling point. Multiple districts perform well, with Grigori High School ranking in the top quarter statewide. Add in Memorial Medical Center and a job base anchored by healthcare, agriculture, and food processing giants like E&J Gallo Winery, and you've got steady, middle-class employment. Now, imagine family life in planned communities where kids walk to neighborhood parks, join youth sports leagues, and attend schools that focus on both academics and character. And here's the question: when did we decide that middle-class families should settle for apartments instead of houses with yards? In Modesto, incomes still translate into single-family homes and community involvement. Yes, you're about 90 minutes from San Francisco. But for families willing to commute or work remotely, Modesto is an unbeatable value play. Number 7. Visalia. At number 7, Visalia proves Central Valley living can be both family-friendly and culturally rich. Median home price? Around $380,000. And you're at the gateway to Sequoia National Park with excellent schools and a thriving downtown. Picture raising your kids 45 minutes from giant sequoia trees and some of the most spectacular wilderness in the country. Weekends here mean hiking trails under trees taller than skyscrapers, camping in pristine forests, and outdoor education experiences that money simply can't buy in the big city. The Visalia Unified School District serves 27,000 students and consistently ranks above state averages, with strong programs from elementary to high school. Downtown adds culture with breweries, restaurants, and the Visalia Fox Theater, hosting concerts and performances. Here's what makes Visalia stand out. It blends outdoor recreation, quality education, and affordable homeownership in a way that's becoming almost impossible to find in California. Imagine raising kids where family time means national parks and neighborhood events, instead of fighting traffic or stressing over rent. That's Visalia. It's true, you're 3.5 hours from major beaches and big city perks. But for families who value space, stability, and financial breathing room, Visalia delivers an exceptional quality of life. Number 6. Fresno. Number 6 brings us to Fresno, the Central Valley's largest city, and one that delivers big city amenities at small city prices. Median home price? About $445,000 in a community of 540,000 people with real infrastructure, major medical centers, and cultural depth. Think community medical centers, St. Agnes Medical Center, California State University Fresno, plus cultural staples like the Fresno Art Museum and the Tower Theater District. This is a city with jobs, healthcare, and nightlife, not just affordability. Families here can settle into established neighborhoods like Fig Garden or Woodward Park with access to excellent schools, recreation centers, and family attractions like the Fresno Chaffee Zoo. Fresno offers something rare in California: the ability for middle-class families to live in good neighborhoods, send their kids to strong schools, and still have money left for savings, vacations, and financial security. The job market is broad, spanning healthcare, education, agriculture, and logistics. Companies like Amazon and Google have a presence here, creating diverse opportunities beyond farming. So what would your family budget look like if housing ate up just 25% of your income instead of 60%? That's the math pushing families inland to Fresno. Of course, summers are hot and air quality can be tough. But if you want space, stability, and amenities without coastal chaos, Fresno makes a compelling case. And if this video is opening your eyes to possibilities you didn't know existed, please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We post new affordable living content every week. And let me ask you, which of these cities would you actually consider, and why? Please drop it in the comments below. Number 5. Sacramento. At number 5, we land in Sacramento, where state capital living doesn't have to crush your budget. Median home price? Around $465,000. Still within reach compared to Bay Area insanity. Picture yourself in neighborhoods like Land Park or the Pocket area, where tree-lined streets, parks, and walkable amenities create suburban comfort just minutes from downtown museums, restaurants, and entertainment. As the capital, Sacramento's job base is steady, anchored by state government, UC Davis Medical Center, and a growing tech sector lured by lower costs. That means stability that families can bank on. Add cultural gems like the Crocker Art Museum, the Sacramento Zoo, and Discovery Museum, plus easy access to Tahoe's mountains and San Francisco's coast, and you've got the best of California without the Bay Area price tag. For kids, Sacramento delivers opportunity, from internships at the Capitol to proximity to UC Davis, one of the nation's top public universities. So let me ask, what if you could combine big city opportunities with small city housing costs? That's Sacramento's promise, and it's why more middle-class families are making the move. Number 4. Bakersfield. Bakersfield isn't the first city most people think of when they picture California living, and that's exactly why it belongs on this list. With a median home price of $340,000, you're looking at serious value in California's 5th largest city. This isn't a small town. It's a full metropolitan area with 380,000 residents, multiple hospital systems, and excellent schools like Stockdale High, ranked among the state's top 10%. Families enjoy attractions like the California Living Museum while living in master-planned communities such as Seven Oaks or River Lakes. The job market here is broader than outsiders realize. Yes, energy plays a role, but so do healthcare, education, logistics, government, and retail. That diversity creates a more stable base for middle-class families. What Bakersfield offers is rare in California: the chance to buy new construction in a planned community with amenities, while still building equity for the future. Why should raising kids in California automatically mean financial stress and cramped apartments? Bakersfield proves that middle-class family life is still possible in the Golden State. Yes, summers get hot and air quality can be mixed. But for families prioritizing space, schools, and stability, these trade-offs are worth it. Number 3. Lancaster. Head 90 minutes northeast of Los Angeles and you'll find Lancaster, a high desert city that combines affordability with surprising sophistication. Median home price? Around $365,000. Planned communities here come with mountain views where your daily commute might be to aerospace hubs like Edwards Air Force Base or Plant 42. Schools have invested heavily in STEM education, giving kids opportunities most families can't find in pricier districts. Lancaster has become a magnet for aerospace companies, defense contractors, and renewable energy jobs. The city's investments in green tech have made it more than just a bedroom community. It's a center of innovation. Life here strikes a balance: suburban comfort plus economic opportunity, with family recreation centers, community events, and neighborhoods designed for quality of life. Imagine owning a 4-bedroom home with a 3-car garage for the same monthly payment as a 2-bedroom rental in LA. That's the kind of trade-up Lancaster makes possible for families who want wealth building without leaving Southern California behind. Number 2. Riverside. Coming in at number 2, Riverside is where Inland Empire living meets genuine opportunity. Median home price, $485,000. And you're looking at a city specifically positioned to benefit from Southern California's continued growth. What makes Riverside compelling? It's been growing strategically. Think newer construction, established communities, UC Riverside bringing intellectual energy, and proximity to major employment centers throughout Southern California. The Inland Empire offers unique opportunities for professionals in logistics, healthcare, education, and government, while housing costs remain accessible compared to coastal California. Your family could live in communities with neighborhood amenities, quality schools, and the suburban lifestyle that supports child development, all while building significant equity. The region benefits from mountain views, reasonable weather, and outdoor recreation opportunities that make family life enjoyable year-round. Riverside attracts families and professionals who understand that the Inland Empire represents California's growth future while offering current affordability. What would family life look like if your housing payment was $2,800 instead of $5,500? Leaving extra money for college savings, family vacations, and actually building wealth. That's the math that's attracting smart families to Riverside. Number 1. San Bernardino. And at number 1, San Bernardino represents the absolute best strategic value for California families. Median home price, $420,000. And you're looking at a city positioned perfectly in the center of Southern California's logistics and growth corridor. Let me paint this picture for you. You could own a 4-bedroom house with a 2-car garage and yard positioned between Los Angeles, Palm Springs, and Las Vegas for less than most people pay annually in rent for small coastal apartments. San Bernardino offers mountain views, reasonable weather, and space to actually live instead of just exist. Your kids could grow up with room for sports, hobbies, and all the activities that make childhood memorable while you build serious equity. The city benefits from its strategic location on major transportation routes, supporting logistics, healthcare, education, and service industries. Plus, you're positioned in the center of Southern California's employment opportunities. The San Bernardino area offers something increasingly rare in California: the ability to own significant real estate while maintaining access to major job markets and recreation opportunities. Sometimes the best opportunities are hiding in plain sight, ignored by people chasing coastal status over financial substance. What would you do with an extra $2,500 per month that you're not spending on inflated housing costs? San Bernardino isn't for everyone, but for families who prioritize homeownership, space, and financial freedom over zip code prestige, it represents everything California homeownership should be: accessible, spacious, and positioned for growth. This is where you could actually afford to pursue dreams, start businesses, or simply enjoy family life without housing costs dominating every financial decision. In conclusion, I know what some of you are probably thinking. These aren't the California cities you see in movies or glossy magazines. And you're right. But here's the truth. The best life isn't always the one that looks the flashiest. Sometimes it's the one that simply works. So every single city we covered today offers something almost extinct in California: the ability to own a home, build equity, and still have money left over to actually live your life. While some families are paying $5,000 a month to rent a tiny apartment in LA, you could be paying less than half that for a mortgage on a house you actually own. So if this video gave you a new perspective, please do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because next week we're revealing 10 California beach towns you can actually afford in 2025. And trust me, a few of these will absolutely shock you. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these 12 cities surprised you the most? Would you actually consider moving, or are you sticking with high-priced coastal living? Please drop your answer in the comments. Remember, at the end of the day, the best real estate decision isn't about what impresses other people. It's about what supports your life, your family, and your future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.